Okay. You can just calculate it, this 6, 4, it's equal to this one here. So it's equal to 1 to the power 2 I square root of 3 to the power 4. And this is equal 15 I to the power 4 times 9, right? And this is equal 1. What is 9 times 15? 135, right? And I to the power 4 here you have. Let me just keep it I to the power 4. Okay, 6, choose 5. It's just like this one here. So it's going to be 6 times 1 times I square root of 3 to the power 5. Now, square root of 3 to the power 5, you can simplify it actually. Nine times 6 is 54, right? 54, and then you have square root of 3. 54 square root of 3I to the power 5. I to the power 5. Okay, and the last one is going to be 6, choose 6, so it's 1. And here 1 times 1. And then I have I square root of 3 to the power 6, right? How we can simplify that? I to the power 6. Wow, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, right? So it's 27 I to the power 6. Okay. I to the power 6. Okay, so so if we simplify it, so the sum is 1 plus 6 square root of 3 minus 45 plus what is 60 times square root of 3 I cube? Sixty square root of 3 I cube. I to the power 4 is 1, right? So here you have 1, 3, 5. And then you have here plus 54 square root of 3I to the power 5. And then here you have 27. I to the power 6 is equal to what? Negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. So it's minus, right? It's minus. So obviously here you will be having 60, and here you have 60 and negative. This one you will be having negative 1. And this one positive, so it will cancel out. Then you have here 136 minus 61. So you should get here 40, 64. Okay, so you see this method, it's a very good exercise because you have also to simplify some items with I. Okay, 136 minus 61. Okay, now let's go back to the other questions. The second question is a little bit simple, and anyone found out what was the ages here? So now to handle such questions, you just start with assuming variables. Okay, so question number 2, let X be the age of father, let's say now. Okay, this is important. Y the age of daughter. Okay, so we need to construct two questions here because we have two unknowns. Okay, so the sum, so X plus Y is equal to 60. So this is the first equation. I think everyone got it right. Okay, now 6 years ago the father was 3 times as old. So who's going to give me the equation here? 6 years ago the father was 3 times the age of the daughter. Two? Okay, hold on. How old was the father 6 years ago? X minus 6, right? And this was 3 times the age of the daughter back then, Y minus 6. You can simplify this. X minus 6 equals 3Y minus 18, right? Or you can say it's, I don't know here, you can say X minus 3Y equals to 12, right? Negative 12. Okay, so this is how we simplify the second equation. This is the first equation. And now, if you, let me just write the other equation here. So if we multiply it with 3, right? So 3x plus 3y equals to 180, right? And we have 4x equals, what is 172 divided by 4 is 40 something, right? 48? Is it 48 or 42? No one has calculator? 43? Are you sure? X plus Y equals 60. It's 42, no? Oh, do I need to use the calculator here? Oh, it's 43.
It's 162. 180 minus 12. It's not 172.
We did something wrong here, right? Is this equation 6 years ago? X minus 6. X minus 6, 3y minus 18. Oh. Sorry? 54? Here.
180
Why
minus
54?
12 is 162.
This is now, right? This equation now. This equation, it says 6 years ago,
He can't
the
hear you.
father
He can't
was
hear you.
3 times as old as the daughter.
Never
So
mind.
the equations are definitely correct, but here we made some mistake maybe. So it can be solved easy by substitution here. You say x equals to 3y minus 12, right? So if you plug it here into, so you'll be having 3y minus 12 plus y equals to 60. And if you solve this, you will be having 4y equals to 72, right? No, you add 12. You move it to the other side, you add 12. And then y is equal to 18, right? 18. And 18, so x equals 18 times 3, which is 54. But this is not right. Not correct. What did you find out? Come on, this is. So what did you get? What? 40? 42? And 18 times 3 is 6 years. Okay. So 18 minus 6 is 12. And here 36, right? Yeah. But what was the other way you did it? Yeah, you just substituted directly, yeah? Okay, if we say x plus y equals 60. Okay? Then the other equation is, it says that x minus 6 is equal to 3 times y minus 6, right? So here, if you substitute for x directly, you will be having x equals to 3y minus 18 plus 6, right? Right? So it's here 3y minus 12, right? So you have 3y minus 12 plus y. What is 72 divided by 4? 18, right? So it's 18. So the edge of the daughter now is 18, and x is going to be 60 minus 18. Okay, here you go, 42. Okay, so as you see here, there are different ways to solve it, either by substitution or by. Question number 3, anyone got numbers? Question number 3. What did you get? 3. Okay, let's say black is given there, right? Black is how many? 5 or 4? 5. Okay, blue, green, and yellow, right? Let's just use here B, G, and Y. Okay. Now to construct the equation, it says that the sum of all is 20, right? So if we have 5 in black, so we have 5 plus B plus G plus Y equals 20, right? So the first equation is B plus G plus Y is equal to 15, right? Okay, the other piece of information, it says 17 of them are not green. 17 are not green. That means 5 plus blue, let's leave the green, plus Y is equal to 17, right? Out of this, blue plus yellow will be 12. Okay, so this is the second equation. So this is the first equation, sorry, this is the second equation. Now we need one more equation, which is given by the fact that 12 are not yellow. 12 are not yellow. Let's take this. So 5 plus blue plus green is equal to 20, right? Sorry, 12. That means blue plus green is equal to 7. Okay. So this is the third equation. I think here you see blue plus yellow. You can just substitute it here. You end up of having how many greens? 3. Yeah, 3. So here you got that green is 3. So blue is 4 out of this. And yellow will be 4, 3, 5. How much yellow you will be having? 15 minus 7, which is 8. Okay, so yellow here is 8. Okay, so blue, we said blue is 4. Green is 3. Yellow is 8. And black is 5. So let's just check. 9 plus 11, 20. Now you can even check the others. How many do we have here non-green? 1, 9 plus 8, 17. Okay. How many non-yellow? 3, 4, 7 plus 5, 12. Okay. So in these actually two exercises, I just want to introduce you how you can. This is actually the challenge with these real life problems to construct the equations. Once you do that, it's just solving abstract values, and then you can solve the problem. Okay. Okay, now let's turn to the last one. Anyone did solve this one? First one is pretty easy, right? Straightforward, actually. So what did you get? -1 for x and -5. So who didn't get it right? This one. So this one we said age of father was 42, daughter 18. Now here we said blue, green, yellow. Actually, black is given 4, 3, 8. Okay. Now this one here, very simple. By substitution, it can be solved. So x equals -2, y equal -5. Okay, -2 -1, x -1. Okay, -3 -2 is -5. No. Yes, -2. And this one -1 +1 -1 is +1 -6 is equal to -5. Anyone who didn't get this right? Let me see the students online. Guys online, anyone didn't get this right? Sorry? Straightforward, right? Okay, guys online, are you following here? Yes, yes, you're right. Okay, please. Bondra, what is the question for polynomial expansion? Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear
Tell
me?
me what is not clear.
Can you hear me? No.
Yes, number one. What about it? Six I. Six choose one gives one. No, it gives six. Six I, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So it gives you 6I square root of 3, right? You're talking about this one? Yeah, yeah. This is I, of course. 6 square root of 3, and you have I here, right? You have I. But I cancel this. So here I have negative 60 plus positive 60. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. So this is I here. Okay. This is I. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, regarding the second part of this linear equations here, I don't know. This is also very, very straightforward, but maybe what did you get? This one here. No solution. Actually, the thing here, this is obvious that if this is R1, row 1, this is row 2, it's obvious that think about the left hand side is 3R, 1 is R2, okay? I'm talking about this side. So there's the linear combination. So this one, no solution. Now if you go and construct the determinant of the coefficients here, you will see what is the determinant here. It's 7, 2, 21 negative, and you have here negative 6. What is this determinant? 0. It's obviously 0, right? 7 times 6 is 42 negative, right? And here you get positive 42, so it's 0. And the fact that this determinant is 0, it means there is no solution, okay? So that's why it's always a good attitude to evaluate the coefficients determinant before you start with solving the linear equation. Now, the last one here, I just want you to check this determinant. 1, negative 2, 1, 2, 1, negative 3, 4, negative 7, and 1. Is it equal to 0 or not? So this is the first step usually you do. Obviously, this one is not equal to 0. So this is not equal to 0. You can evaluate it. So since it's not equal to 0, we can solve it. And here you have 2 ways to solve it. By the way, this one, if you don't do it using the determinant, you will end up of having a contradiction here. You will end up of having 0 equals to what I got here. 0 equals to 72, for instance, which doesn't make sense. Okay, if you add up 3 times the first one, for instance. So ultimately, you will be having a contradiction. No matter, depending on your calculations here, you will be having a contradiction, but evaluating the determinant and setting this, or if it's equal to 0, it means there is no solution. Now, the last one, anyone solve this one? Yeah, okay. I will give you some time. So this one actually will show you how tedious it is to work with substitution and all this stuff using with 3 variables. With 2 variables, substitution and elimination are straightforward. So we have still some time. I'll give you 10 minutes to try to solve it. Guys online, anyone solve the last part here? This one? Not using the Gauss elimination, but rather using the 2 techniques we learned last week, namely substitution and cancellation. So guys online, are you following this last question? I see here you have also different answers. Please check. I will be uploading later this week the answers for this worksheet and the previous one. Check your answers and then let me know if you need any assistance there. Yeah. So thank you very much. Not really, not really. Can you see the answer here? I will be uploading it later. Z is correct. Z2 is no. Z is 1 here. Okay, try to solve it again and then compare your answers to what I'm going to upload. Thank you. Yes, please. Go ahead. Yeah, you have this question. Okay. Okay, guys, online. So I'm sorry, just was explaining something to a student. Do you have any questions? Questions, problems? Okay, so I'm going to upload the script as well as the answers of the worksheets later this week, and then please compare it and let me know if you have any problems. Thank you. Have a nice afternoon. Goodbye. So I'm sorry.